Water supply systems are tasked with delivering essential, safe water to communities. However, there are several challenges to overcome to fulfill that task. Along with aging infrastructure, increasing regulatory requirements, and water quality concerns, increased water loss is a challenge that can really impact a utility's bottom line. Lost water means lost revenue, so it's important to mitigate and ensure that an efficient water loss program is in place. In the United States alone, more than 400 billion gallons of water are used every day, according to the U.S. EPA. At the same time, millions of those gallons are either never accounted for or never reach customers. Loss is unavoidable when running any business, but for years, utilities have considered relatively high rates of water loss to be acceptable. Proper auditing of losses should be done as standard practice to establish current water loss standing and what targets make sense technically and economically. A water audit identifies and quantifies water use and losses from a water system. It's a procedure that attempts to give a reasonably accurate accounting of all water entering and leaving a system. Traditionally, an audit measures water produced against water sold to generate a percentage of water loss, but this is an outdated approach. The American Water Works Association Water Loss Control Committee recommends utilities shift from expressing water loss as a percentage to accounting for water losses in volumetric measurements and value. A more detailed water audit and loss control program can help utilities achieve greater accuracy in auditing and ultimately help control water loss. The water audit methodology, established in the American Water Works Association M36 Manual of Practice, consists of 11 main elements. Collect distribution system description information, measure water supplied to the distribution system, quantify billed authorized consumption, calculate non-revenue water, quantify unbilled authorized consumption, quantify water losses, quantify apparent losses, quantify real losses, assign costs of apparent and real losses, calculate performance indicators, and compile the water balance. Historically, leakage that a utility knew about and was addressing was classified as accounted for. Leakage or loss that was unknown was referred to as unaccounted for. AWWA recommends not using the term unaccounted for. Instead, any loss should just be referred to as non-revenue water, classified as loss, and should be included in the financial equation to be addressed.